Welcome to College Algebra. I see that you have gotten logged in, you're in the grade book, and now you're ready to get started. I want to start by telling you that I am aware of the fact that you missed a whole 9 weeks of last school year. And I know that we're going to have some questions as we move along. I want you to feel free to email me with your questions at any time. Let's look at some features in my math lab. I want to be sure that you guys know how to get to your homework. So you're going to click on homework, and then you're going to see these assignments. And let's just look at the first one that says Getting Ready Review. So you're going to click on that, and you're going to open up a question, and you're going to have some problems to work here. Question asks you to factor. So you're going to factor it completely. Now, what if you don't remember exactly what they're talking about? Well, you can ask this to help you solve it, or you can view an example, or you can choose to go to a video, or you can look at the online textbook, or you can ask my instructor and it'll send me an email, or you can print it off. You have all those options. So let's look at view an example. It has 18 parts. They're going to break this down step by step. Factor the trinomial. First, arrange it in standard form. Factor out any common factor. We don't have a common factor. Now, notice the original expressions in the form x squared plus bx plus c. You need to factor it by trial and error. This procedure, called the FOIL method in reverse, may yield 2 binomial factors. Therefore, the first term in each binomial is p. And then you have to figure out what you multiply together to get negative 52. So you want to know whose product is negative 52, but their sum is 9. So it gives you all these steps. I'm going to click through here because I know you know how to do this, but it walks you through each and every step, okay? It gives you the final answer. Now remember, that's not the question, but your question is very similar to that. So that's what view an example will do. If you click Help Me Solve This, it's going to help you solve that problem and give you a brand new problem in its place. Once you've completed this answer, then you're going to move on to the next question. And you're going to have several of these that are similar. Now, what this is reviewing you from last school year. If you run into something you've forgotten about, click on a video, ask me if I have any kind of video made, maybe in my Algebra 2 file, I might send it to you. I know we're going to have to work hard to catch up. I'm willing to help you in any way that I can. Now, after you looked at your homework and you get ready for Chapter 3, there's some notes in here, okay? Online notes for Chapter 3. I would print these out, and I would have them laying beside me when I was working these problems. All of these, look, guys, this is important. Somebody somewhere put some highlighting on this. It is important. You will want to know it. All of this will help you get through this set of homework. I'd print that out. I'd keep that laying beside me. Videos for each chapter. There's a video for Chapter 3, Section 1. Now, these videos were made for the prior version of the textbook. And the prior version of the textbook had Chapter 3 labeled as Chapter 4. So I put this disclaimer at the beginning of every video. But if you play that video,
Welcome to College Algebra Online. These are the notes for Chapter 4, Section 1. Section 4.1 is a system of linear equations with two variables.
but you can turn it up when you're watching it, and you can get this to to be louder, and you can stop it. It's me going over those notes. Now remember, it said chapter 4 when I made the video, and then they changed last year and called it chapter 3. Same material, different chapter number. This happens all the way through here. Well, there's some chapter 8s in there. I need to go back and fix that. Look what they've done. I've stuck chapter 8 in there with it. Okay. So, looked at all of our notes. There's an e-text. You're going to click here, take you to the textbook, chapter contents, videos that the company made, all sorts of things in here to help you. I want you to be successful. I want you to let me know if you have any questions. Now, your first due date is September the 9th. Guys, if you wait until the 8th and start working, you're not going to get the work done. You need to go ahead and you need to get started on this pretty quickly. Okay? You may want to pace yourself and do a couple of sections about every 3 days and try to make sure that you get it all in there. Don't forget to do the study guide. When you get to the homework, don't forget at the end of chapter 3 is a study guide, and then you have a test. One more thing about the test. When you start it, you have 120 minutes. You can't stop it. So don't start it and then have to stop and go drive yourself home or get on the school bus or something like that and think you're going to pick back up when you get home. That's not going to happen. But you do get 2 chances to take it. So if you take it the first time and you make a 75 and you take it the second time and you make an 80, the 80 is the one that the computer is going to count. You're still going to see the 75. You can still go back and look at what you did, but we're going to count the 80 as for your grade. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the first week of school. Don't hesitate to ask me anything that you need to ask.